What is up, nerds? This is your Supreme Leader, and today we are going to be reacting to the internet, to She-Hulk once more, just to see what YouTubers and moviegoers had to say. Or reviewers. Yeah, I'll call them reviewers. So let's start with She-Hulk. Let's see what people had to say. Okay, let's see. What do we have in the feed? Shun, here we go. Wanna twerk with me? Oh god. Heels versus babyface. Yeah, and it still seems to me a lot of people are still a little sissy about She-Hulk, even though they could just simply move on with all this. Exposed. Oh damn, that Star Wars girl's, of course she's gonna babble. She-Hulk attorney at law. Okay, looks like everything. She-Hulk goes woke. Show gets roasted over unhinged feminist rant, of course. I don't think it sucks. Oh no, not you, Ben Shapiro. No, it's not complete garbage. It's still bad. Yeah. Marvel's muddled Hulk. Disney panics as She-Hulk gets destroyed. So much better than Bruce. She's worse than I thought. Okay. She-Hulk sucks. Yeah, not a lot of positivity in these reviews. It's terrible. Nope. Ryan Kennel, of course, is dead. It's not dead, my friend. Let's do something else. What do we look for? She-Hulk is bad. I wonder what happens when I put She-Hulk is bad. Yep, there it is. This is the feed. Here's all the hot stuff. This is where everyone is boosting out content here by saying how terrible it is. Anti-SJW is insane, over woke, She-Hulk, and why they hate the MCU for the... I'm really curious about this video. Let's go see. Whoops. Let's go back a bit.
So the new Disney Plus show, She-Hulk, has basically set conservative, I guess, YouTube and anti-SJW nerd channels alight. These people are extremely mad at the mere existence of this show and certain elements of dialogue in the show. And I thought I'd talk about it today, and I thought I'd finally make a video about how capitalism is ruining the MCU, and as a byproduct, the MCU is ruining cinema in many ways. Now, I had this tweet maybe a month ago. I said you can't be a leftist and like the MCU. A lot of people took it very, very seriously. I was, of course, joking. If you guys follow me on Twitter, you know I like to have a little fun, maybe a bit of trolling, a bit of memeing. It's all in good taste, which a lot of you actually don't have, considering how many of my followers actually got mad.
Oh, these movies aren't really like the masterpieces that many people think they are. You know, there's like other movies out there, and yeah, I agree with that. But I get his point on this. I get it, yes. But still, I mean, people could just move on from this. I mean, I get it that eventually there's a point where we just all get irritated about watching the same thing over and over again. She-Hulk is a new low for Marvel. Scenes to place how shallow and superficial the character. Oh, dang. The worst Marvel TV show. Of course, Nerdrotic's gonna be saying that. Man babies not wanted. No, you might want to just change that to cry babies. It's not man babies. That's not the issue. I think we're not doing the correct thing. We're not clicking away. We're not ignoring it how we should be. And it's like feeding the shark. You know, instead of, just trying to move away from the shark, you're trying to get near that shark and continue to get its attention and all that, when you could just simply row your boat out of there and just move on. Like, who cares? Like, why should you care if the show is failing or not? You're moving on and talking about other things. There's other things. There's like dozens and dozens of things to talk about here in life, and She-Hulk is not one of them. And if people are done with it, they could just simply move on and move on to the next thing. Why not talk about Pinocchio? Let's see this. I'm curious. I need to see this.
This is the MCU before Endgame. This is the MCU after Endgame.
Take off? Yes!
Whenever a movie or TV series with a female lead shows up, the misogynists in the audience will often sound their toxicity bashing the entire series as garbage, regardless of how good or bad the show actually is.
Ray Skywalker.
When these people are grasping at the straws like this, they stick out like a sore thumb when they do it on a solid episode such as The Last Jedi, compared to when they trash The Rise of Skywalker, for example. The same misogynist whining happened to She-Hulk, who aired her grievances towards real issues that regular women faces in a day-to-day situation. This was only part of a longer video. Go see the whole thing. Link pinned in the comment and description. Please help my channel grow and subscribe.
He's not wrong about that. Huh. He's not wrong about that. Solid episode like The Last Jedi. It's because Disney's bad at writing the movies for me, like Thor, and I feel Doctor Strange could have been better. MCU, yeah. That's basically how they do it, they just try to make fun of it, She-Hulk is absolute cringe. The fans were right. Rushed, sloppy, what the fuck is that? Yeah. The end of the MCU, damn. A lot of negativity, my friends, and like I said, the more episodes come out, the more people that are gonna lose their minds.
Or shown to be as strong as Superman. And I thought about that. And I said, you know what? I actually don't care if Wonder Woman is shown at times to be as strong as Superman. It doesn't bother me like it bothers you, or it hurts your ego so much. If they show Supergirl getting a bunch of good punches in on Superman, actually hurting him, I would say that's in character and that's part of her power level. And I wouldn't give the show a 0 out of 10 if in a training sequence she gets good hits on Hulk. But that's what you've done here. As you've said that because She-Hulk can take Smart Hulk. See, that's the thing. I did not clarify what I meant. I wasn't talking about Hulk, because Hulk as we know him no longer exists right now. It's Smart Hulk. It's crazy. Like, okay, but let's look. I get it. I totally get it. I find talking down to men constantly fucking annoying. I do. I get that some of you's whole identity is anti-woke, and if there's something fucking woke, it deserves to be a -1 out of 10 on your scale.
Exactly. That's the issue right there. That's the problem. I think we've been looking at all the bad stuff now. Let's look at all the good stuff. Is there anything good? Is there any... No? Rage haters are wrong. Okay, you look like you may like it. Okay. We have some people out here who are enjoying it. We already watched that video. He seems to kind of like it. How to write a comedy without the laughs. Damn. She-Hulk faces major backlash as everyone turns against it. Well, it's not completely everyone, but damn. Oh, it's that Star Wars girls, men only. Apparently I'm not allowed to be acknowledgeable about She-Hulk because I am, whatever that says. People are pissed we didn't hate She-Hulk. Angry Joe? Really? Okay, this is kind of new. Okay. Let's take a listen. Doesn't hurt. I like to hear other point of views.
She-Hulk video, and I'm taking the bulk of the blame on this. Everybody says that Alex is right and I'm wrong. which is weird because Alex gave it a 7 out of 10 and I gave it a 7 out of 10. But I understand it's my show, and Joe gave it a 5 out of 10, so you're probably more in line with what Joe said. I get it, it's my show, so I'll get the most of the flack on this. People are calling me sellouts. They say if Joe doesn't give this a 0 out of 10, then he is afraid of being canceled.
See, this is like the fucked up part about all of this.
Calling my integrity into question and really just attacking the channel. And, I'm really surprised by the reaction. I think the biggest thing that I said that was wrong was that I don't care about power levels. Comparisons. They said, Joe, you would be pissed if Wonder Woman was stronger than Superman or shown to be as strong as Superman. It's one example. Another example is, oh, Joe, you're a fucking lying sellout. You would totally care if they showed Supergirl. I totally understand that from an outside perspective, but the culture war doesn't matter that much to me. I get it if it starts to ruin my favorite things. I'm totally with you. I hated it when it was in Star Wars. We had Admiral Gender Studies literally talking down to Poe with the worst fucking plan. This Rey Mary Sue character who never really earned anything, and this new Disney Star Wars that never really had a direction. I agree with all that, and I get it. I understand. But even those pieces of media, I didn't give a 0 out of 10. So for you to walk in here and say that I'm lying, I'm deceitful, I'm uncritical, if I don't give She-Hulk a 0 out of 10, I'm afraid of being canceled. You guys have gone way too fucking far. A segment of you, I'm not talking to all of you.
He's not wrong about that, my friends, and that is actually quite of concern right there, because now, moving forward with this culture war that's been going on, it's really draining, to be honest, and I can see why people continue to do this. I mean, but there's going to be a point where people are just going to start getting tired of it, but it looks like to me that people aren't going to get tired and are going to continue speaking bad about She-Hulk. I mean, just look at this. She-Hulk is awful. And yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's just a culture war, you know? Boring crap. And I get it, though. I get it. People aren't going to like what they see. You have the right for your opinion, but still, to go the extra mile and try to say that someone's a sellout for loving something that they disagree with you, then that's wrong, you know, because, you know, everyone has their own opinion, but still, you know, like, let us enjoy what we like and all that, you know, and you enjoy what you like. And who cares if Disney loses the stock or they lose money and all that, you know? If that happens, then good. They'll hire a new team. But you won't be wasting your time and energy on this topic over and over. You're going to be like that for every episode. And that's the thing right there. That's what people don't understand. Yeah, it just continues on. But there's nothing really good about it. And for all the content creators out there, like, oof. They got it rough. Yep. Well, I think I'm just gonna conclude it there. So, like I said, it's just quite hilarious right there, and that people are still offended over this, and it's just like what I told you. All they need to do is just get rid of Disney Plus, get off social media, and that's it. It's that simple. Maybe get rid of Twitter. You keep YouTube, maybe TikTok as well. Who needs Twitter anyways? It's like the circus there. But yeah, get away from it. Talk about other things on your channel. Talk about what could have happened on She-Hulk. Talk about merchandise. Something. You don't see me on my channel always talk about the same thing over and over. I like talking about things that go on in my life and things that I like to talk about, like Star Wars related things. I like to talk about my drawings that I have. I like to do reviews on the toys that I buy. Heck, I've been playing with my drone lately. It's been pretty fun. I may do it again. Because ain't nobody got time for negativity. We need more positivity, things to do in our life. I play some video games. Do some of that. Whatever. Well, my friends, this is where I'm going to conclude my video for today. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you guys want to see another part of me going to the internet